The Mainnet transition that rewrites everything. In exactly 30 days, Sidra Bank's Mainnet transition will complete the most significant upgrade in blockchain history. But while most traders focus on short-term price movements, they're completely missing the 5 fundamental changes that make holding Sidra coin the obvious wealth-building strategy. This isn't just a technical upgrade. This is the transformation of Sidra coin from a promising token into the backbone of a revolutionary financial ecosystem that could process trillions of dollars in transactions. Here's what most people don't understand. The Mainnet transition doesn't just improve Sidra Bank's technology, it unlocks revenue streams, governance power, and scarcity mechanisms that turn every Sidra coin into a cash-generating asset. Alright folks, let's dive into the 5 wealth-building mechanisms that, well, weak hands often miss out on. Now let's talk about the first mechanism: demand explosion through ecosystem integration. As soon as the Mainnet goes live, Sidra coin becomes the exclusive currency for accessing premium services, enterprise partnerships, and institutional-grade features. And you know, this isn't just optional usage, this is mandatory demand. Every transaction fee, every service access, every partnership integration requires Sidra coin. As adoption accelerates, this creates constant buying pressure that, honestly, most traders completely underestimate. When millions of users need Sidra coin for basic platform functionality, selling becomes financially irrational. Mechanism 2 is all about passive income generation through strategic staking. Traditional staking usually pays you just to hold. But with Sidra coin, staking actually pays you to own a piece of the entire ecosystem. When you stake Sidra coins, you're not just earning rewards. You're actually claiming your share of every transaction fee, every partnership revenue, and every service payment that's processed through the network. The mathematics here are pretty compelling. Early stakers receive proportionally higher rewards because the pool is smaller. And as more users join the ecosystem, your staking rewards increase, even though your percentage of total staked tokens stays fixed. Mechanism 3 is governance rights that control the direction of the entire ecosystem. Holding Sidra coin doesn't just give you voting rights, it actually gives you control over a multi-billion-dollar ecosystem's strategic decision. Mechanism 4. Deflationary scarcity through systematic token burns. Sidra coin's tokenomics include automatic burning mechanisms that, permanently remove tokens from circulation. Mechanism 5. Ecosystem expansion that multiplies utility. Sidra Bank's roadmap includes decentralized exchanges, lending protocols, cross-border payments, enterprise solutions, and institutional services. The mathematical case for long-term holding. Let's examine the mathematics that make holding Sidra coin the obvious strategy. The current circulating supply decreases through burns while ecosystem adoption increases demand. Before we dive into the timeline that separates wealth builders from traders, I need you to take action right now. If this analysis is revealing the long-term wealth opportunity you've been searching for, smash that like button to push this strategy to more people who need this perspective. And if you want to stay ahead of the institutional accumulation phase that's happening right now, hit that subscribe button and activate notifications. What I'm about to reveal about the holding timeline will determine whether you maximize this opportunity or miss it completely. The institutional accumulation phase, here's what retail traders don't see. Institutional investors are quietly accumulating Sidra coin for long-term holding, not short-term trading. So let's talk about the timeline that really separates winners from, well, just observers. In months 1 through 3, we focus on Mainnet stabilization and the initial integration of the ecosystem. Then from months 4 to 6, we're looking at major partnerships and those big institutional adoption announcements. This is the kind of progression that, honestly, defines who takes action and who just watches from the sidelines. Now here's the thing. Selling right now just makes no mathematical sense. Seriously, when you look at the numbers and the roadmap ahead, it's clear that holding is the smarter move. The short-term seller, well, they might grab a one-time profit, but the long-term holder, they capture ongoing passive income, gain governance control, benefit from ecosystem expansion, and enjoy deflationary appreciation. So, you gotta ask yourself, which strategy actually builds generational wealth? If you've stayed with me this far, you understand that we're not just discussing token holding, we're talking about a real wealth-building strategy for the next decade. This isn't speculation. This is all about positioning for observable market dynamics. So, here's what I need from you. Hit that like button if this breakdown changed your perspective on holding versus trading. Make sure to subscribe to TJ Crypto World and activate notifications so you never miss these wealth-building strategies before they go mainstream. And hey, comment below with your holding timeline. I read every single comment and often feature your strategies in future breakdowns.